Hi guys! Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at the Scorpio Cancer relationship. I did meditate over these cards, and we're going to take a look and see what's going on with them. Alright. Okay. I feel like in this relationship, somebody decided to take a little bit of a break. I feel like they decided to take a break. So they were having problems expressing themselves. At some point, they decided, I need to just take a step back, right? But then they may have had some sort of revelation where they're like, all right, I can't do that. I got to rebuild this. So they kind of were like reflecting on something and trying to take control of something that I believe had gotten out of control. Somebody may have just had a baby. This reading also talks about like postpartum, just like taking that step back, right? And just trying to figure out why you're stepping back, but you have a ton of things like on top of each other. I also feel like in this connection, this is a seasoned couple or a married couple, if that makes any sense. Or you guys have just been together for like a really long time. All right, and I feel like also this is a family related. It talks about a couple who have been in a relationship for quite a while, and even though there are always like ups and downs in relationships, all these things that happen build layers, right? So at this point, there's a lot of layers to work through in this connection, but ultimately it's decided that this is something that I'm going to work on. This is something worth rebuilding. I had a revelation. Something fell, but we're going to have a fresh start in this thing. So at some point, after feeling like I need to take a step back and trying to assess what's going on, you did assess what was going on, and ultimately you decided I'm going to put some effort into this relationship. And the effort is paying off because you have somebody who was extremely loving, right? They were working hard to make sure this relationship was new, making sure that the relationship was functioning well, making sure there was balance in the relationship. I believe their own balance. Yeah, I mean, this is that's a good energy to have, right? But when you have somebody over here who is kind of like, they have problems with self-esteem. Remember, when you take a step back, there's some things I guess that you're dealing with. Yes. So self-esteem issues, inner peace. You can't trust people because this is a card of like, I feel like I can't. It's reversed. Typically, you would feel like you can with this card. Like, yeah, but you can't because you didn't feel well. So after you took that time, you ultimately decided, this is a relationship I want to work on. It's probably got family involved, kids involved. We're going to do it. And ultimately, I see somebody who was trying hard, try harder. That's very nice. I think that's very nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some of the challenges I see in this relationship here, and they're to me like, you're looking for the innocence in a relationship again, right? Because at one point that's what it was, but there was some sort of disappointment in this relationship, and I don't feel like it was third parties or anything. I feel like somebody maybe had expectations that were higher of what love should be. Like, I don't want to say unrealistic, but every single day, hugging and kissing, holding hands in the mall, whatever you do. Whatever, like every single day. And I think that was required for one party, and the other party maybe wasn't as passionate, or there was some kind of disappointment here. And I think it may have been an emotional disappointment, or like I said, this is a long-term couple, so there's some things that could have built up over time. Only goodness, we don't know what happened, but I don't see things that look bad, right? But I see somebody who may have a reason for having to have stepped back. And it had a lot to do with their confidence. Maybe, because like I said, I feel like there's a person in this connection who was working the whole time. And this other person, their self-esteem had been so damaged or something from before, or wherever this comes from, right? And when you're with somebody, you bring the stuff that you had before, right? Yeah, my fingers are out, right? And then you got the stuff that you gained over time in this relationship, and it all builds up. So ultimately, it's like, I gotta step back. Or it could just be postpartum. I don't know. Just saying. But this person recognizes the effort that the other person is now putting in. right? And I think both you guys are recognizing the challenges, right? And that was bringing the innocence back into the relationship, right? This is nostalgia. So you guys are like thinking about how it was before and how we want to get that back, right? And then we have giving and receiving, where you guys are going to work harder to have a balance, right? Because at the end of the day, even though we have one that's now working to rebuild and they put a lot of effort into it, we have somebody who was always working, right? And they kind of found their balance, right? Because they did good the whole time, but I'm just saying. So it's going to be a new beginning even for them, because when you have somebody who's trying, right? And then you have somebody who's not receptive for whatever reasons, or they just don't get the message that, you know, I do deserve this love, I am good enough, right? Until they get that message, you can try as much as you want. You have to allow that person time to step back and take a look at themselves and do that shadow work. That's basically what it is. But after it was done or whatever happened, you guys felt the need to like rekindle this relationship. Let's manicure this relationship, make it what it's supposed to be, and we're going to get these things back. It's going to be another thing in this reading. Somebody was giving more than they felt like they wanted to give, but that was, yeah, I wanted to make sure I put that out there. All right, so giving and receiving, that's now going to be balanced, right? That's one of the challenges. I believe that's going to be turned around. I'm going to tell you why. To me, it's obviously on the screen, but observe. So both you guys in this card, both you guys are figuring out how to sit back and observe what each other needs versus the simple, "Babe, you okay?" "No, I just broke my leg." I mean, no, I'm not okay. No, that's a bad example. But I'm just saying, like, both of you guys are really learning how to understand the needs of each other. Like, if I need to step out the room for a few minutes, right, that's what I'm going to do. And the other one's like, I need you to sit with me for a few minutes. And you realize that's what you need to do. So you might have one that needs a few minutes alone, and the other one may require a few minutes company. A little bit more than you would normally give. So I think the person who was working hard is working harder. But now they don't mind working hard because it's receptive. All right. So what else did I want to say here? The next card, Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. I think I can pick this up without the whole thing falling. Ah, look at that. Ah, I did it. Okay. Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Works for me. Okay. I see these things as opportunities, but I see people who are going to work on it. Why? Because we have the Justice card pulled. Right? We have four cups. We have the Justice card. And then we also have 3 cups. So I don't necessarily feel like maybe you're giving them your justice, the justice they feel like they need, but I don't necessarily think it's on you. But you start to say that I'm going to be fair to this person in a relationship. I don't think that you were being unfair at all, actually. I feel like there are a lot of insecurities in this connection, and I feel like some of them had to do with you and some of them did not. Like I said, somebody brought something in, and then things start building as the relationship grew. But yeah, ultimately, you guys are going to be like, cool. Going to support each other, and the card talks about supporting each other. I'm going to learn how to love you. I'm going to give you justice in this relationship. And then I'm going to like be fulfilled. All right? It's going to be balanced. And I think this person from before, this person just turned everything around. We're going to work together. These are areas of opportunity. We are going to come together. Okay, and I like that. Strong, committed. Look at that. Committed. Yeah. I don't know why people are afraid of the word committed. You committed to going to work every day, right? And you committed to that mess when you're dealing with 10 people at one time. You committed to all types of buffoonery that you get when you do stuff like that. So why not be committed to something peaceful, right? Something where you could grow. Guys, ask a question. Like, I'm not fussing. I'm just saying. I do fuss every video, right? I know. I ain't gonna fuss though. Alright. Ancestors. These. Ancestors. Please give me a clear, concise answer. Please. Please, please. Please. You put the effort in, you're going to get your reward. Yeah. Ooh, I should start singing Biggie. Boom, 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 boom. Big happy changes. Yay! God, that light is killing me. Oh, ooh, yes, big happy changes. Okay. Now let's see what my fairies have to say, because I love my fairies. Hi, fairies. Hey, fairies. Okay. Ancestors, give me one card to help me polish off this reading for Scorpio and Cancer. Ancestors. 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 Big happy changes. Once you guys start understanding how to love each other, like, yeah, you need to give him a few minutes. Yo, I'm going to go sit with her, because I don't go sit with her. Ooh, because that's how you teach people how to love you, right? Yeah. All right. Ancestors, give me one card, please. Okay. One card, please. Ooh, okay. I'm loving this learning how to... Ooh, divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with a crystal clear clarity. Yep. It also talks about clarity as well. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Quick reading. Do I need to pull any more messages? No. Let's not prolong this. But thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Yeah, I'll be back. I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no choice. I gotta be committed. I gotta be committed. That word, committed. Yeah, look. Oops. You know what? Okay. I'm not doing that. See? I don't care. This is what I'm gonna do in front of y'all, right? Yeah, put that right back. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, now watch me do something stupid, right? Hold up. Well, you want the fairy tale to look right at the end, right? We all know fairy tales don't look right at the end. However, in this picture, it does. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, please. Okay. Oh, yeah, and comment. Okay, bye.